Now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation.
So we are back at the Reynolds, the Rockies franchise mode here in the show 17 today. We're in Milwaukee at Miller Park. Going to take on these Milwaukee Brewers here, the 64-60 Milwaukee Brewers. And today, facing off against one of their newly acquired assets this season, and his name is Dallas Keuchel. So Keuchel, he's an ace on their team obviously right now. He's a lefty. He's got a 13-8 record on the season, a 3.81 ERA. I mean, his ERA isn't where you want it to be, but he's still a solid player nonetheless in this game. He's pitched 163 innings so far this season, 151 hits, a 1.24 whip, and so far, a decent overall season so far for Dallas Keuchel. Just not the greatest one that you expect from every season in and out. Today, as starting lineup here, we have DJ LeMahieu at leadoff, 326 batting average. He's one of the best hitters in all of baseball. Him and David Dahl are up for the overall batting title this season in the NL. So, I mean, you gotta watch out for these dudes this season as they're tearing it up this season with these Rockies. But today, DJ's high in the air, deep to right center field, but that one is gonna hold up just a bit there, and it's caught by the right fielder for the first out of the game. So Dallas Keuchel, one hit in this inning so far for these Rockies is David Dahl. As I mentioned, third in the NL in batting average. This man is tearing it up here in this game. This time, swing and misser on the two-seamer inside, just fools him a bit there. The first strikeout of the day for Dallas Keuchel against these Rockies. So Keuchel is a force to reckon with, but today, we have Kutcher at the plate, but this time Kutch just misses that ball there outside, and now wins a walk to go and get this first base runner of the game, these Rockies. So now you have runner on first base, two outs here in this inning, trying to go capitalize on this mistake by Dallas Keuchel today with Charlie Blackmon at the plate. But this time Charlie holds up just a bit there on the slider after a long at bat, and that is going to end off the end right there with a strikeout. So hit to the bottom of the first, you have Robbie Ray here, lefty, a 6-5 record, a 3.89 ERA on the season for Robbie, and he's having an alright season for us this overall season. I mean, he's alright. He's not the greatest pitcher in the world, but I mean, he's easy to use in these gameplays. He's a lot of fun to play with in this gameplay. Just he has a diversity of pitches that I just love seeing in his overall arsenal. But today, you have Orlando Arcia going to start them off today in the batting order. This time, Arcia hits it high in the air, right to catch there in right. He makes the catch, first out of the game. So with this Milwaukee Brewers lineup, you have one deadly man, and his name is Eric Thames, and Thames is just a beauty though. But nonetheless, a strikeout there on the slider outside gets Robbie Ray's first strikeout of the game, and ends off the inning. So top of the second, we have Nolan Arenado, 30 home runs on the season. He's making a comeback this season compared to last season, because last season he was garbage. This time, it's a right-handed fielder, drops her base hit there and more. That one easily legs a double there for Nolan Arenado on that hit in the right field. So Arenado hit it, getting a double here to lead us off. And now you have our power-hitting shortstop here, Trevor Story at the plate. This time Trevor looks as a changeup just catches the corner there for the first strikeout of the inning. And that's so unfortunate as Dallas Keuchel is so great. But this time we have Ian Desmond, one of the best hitters in all of baseball last season. This season he's batting 240. But Ian, as Desmond takes a hold of that baseball, it's going deep to left field. That one's got some distance, and that one's way back. Goodbye, home run, Colorado Rockies. So Ian Desmond goes deep on Dallas Keuchel here for the first two runs of the game. And now we're leading 2-0 here in this inning that I didn't think we'd get a home run off this man, Ian Desmond. So 2-run dinger here, 50th of the season for Desmond at a 393 feet deep to right left field. And now we have a 2-0 game here in this inning. So Ian Desmond, he just got a hold of that baseball though. I didn't think you'd be able to get a hold of that, especially that being that high up in the zone. But nonetheless, so we're heading to the bottom of the second inning here with a 2-0 lead so far in this game as Robbie Ray's curveball catches the plate of Shaw. The strikeout to start this inning for these Rockies. So strong start here as Robbie Ray only has a few, I think he has like 2 or 3 strikeouts so far in this game as they smack it right to left field for a base hit there. Now running first base with 1-0 here in this inning for these Brewers. But next up, swing and miss there on the pitch outside as they try to take second base. And way too late as our man Story tags him out. That's a pick off at second base. Now there's 2 outs here in this inning. So perfect pick off there by our catcher. I believe that might have been Tony Walters or Oscar Hernandez. Not really sure who it was. But nonetheless, great catch there by Story and great pick off. Now 2 outs as they pop it high in the air. Right to Story once again there. He makes a catch. Inning is over. So pretty smooth inning for us. We allow runner on, but still a 2-0 lead here going into the bottom of the second. As now you have Kutcher, now top of the third here. We have Kutcher with 2 outs, but Kutch is it high in the air, deep to right field. Let's get some distance here. Now it's way back. Goodbye baseball, home run, Andrew McCutcheon. So Kutch goes deep on this at bat here and makes it a 3-0 lead for us in this game after Keuchel allows the second home run of this game. So of all the people, I didn't think Kutch would be able to get a hit home run here in this game. As I mean, I just can't play well with Kutch yet because I haven't adapted to his hitting ability, but 386 feet deep to right field, and now we have a 3-0 game here in this inning after Keuchel goes deep on Dallas Keuchel. So perfect hit there by Keuchel. 3-0 lead, bottom of the third, 1-0 here for these Brewers. They smack it right to left field. It drops for a base hit there, and more right down the left field foul line. And we get to that baseball, and they reach second base there easily. The stand-up double to start this inning. So Isan Diaz, his first major league hit, is a double to left field, and now he's in scoring position with 1-0 here in this inning for these Brewers. As hit right to our man DJ back to Ian at first. 2-0 in this inning with a run on third. So next man up, hit it right to DJ, easy play to first, and we go and end off this inning with no harm, no foul, still 3-0 lead going into the fourth inning. So we're doing fine here, top of the fourth here. Ian Desmond, 1 for 1 in the second inning here as Ian 2-0 here, and he breaks his bat there on the pitch. It goes right to the first baseman there. He steps on first, easy play, ends off the inning. So unfortunate there as he breaks his bat, but nonetheless, going to the bottom of the fourth, 2-0 here so far for these Brewers as it looks like Robbie Ray having an easy day, but this time hit it right down the left field foul line once again there for an easy double. I mean, you gotta admit that's a double all the time as now they reach second base there. A runner on second with 2-0 here in this inning for these Brewers, and guess what? Pop it high in the air, right to left field, right to our man, David Dahl. He runs over, and he's going to go easily make the catch to end off the inning right there. So no harm, no foul once again here, as now we still have a 3-0 lead here going into the fifth inning as DJ LeMahieu comes on to go bat for these Rockies. So DJ, he's not that bad with 2-0 here, but this time he gets hit by the baseball there. He's going to first base here after that hit by, I believe that might have been still Dallas Keuchel in the inning. So Dallas Keuchel, he allows a walk there after hitting DJ LeMahieu. But now David Dahl here 0 for 2 today so far. Let's see what he can do. But this time, he gets hit there by, guess what, Dallas Keuchel once again here. Now runner on second base and first with our man Keuchel at the plate. This time Keuchel takes a two-seamer right in the line there. That's a strike to go end off the inning right there for these Rockies. So far this game pretty smooth here going into the bottom of the fifth inning here. Nobody out here for the Brewers as this swing and a miss there down away. Gonna strike off the first batter for this inning. The 2-0 in the bottom of the fifth inning here. 56 pitches in for Robbie Ray. He's doing solid so far in the day for us as a grinder to DJ back to first. Easy play. Inning is over. So now we're heading to the bottom of the sixth. We are doing very solid so far on the day with a 3-0 lead going into the sixth as now Jack Archer gets put in here for Dallas Keuchel as Keuchel plunked the last two batters you saw there in, I believe it might have been the fifth inning, but there's a swing and a miss there by Arenado on the wild pitch, and the wild pitch goes all the way back to the backstop. That's an easy play at first, but I mean, Arenado's too fast. And now it's a run at first base with 1-0 here in the sitting for our man Trevor Story. The Story over 2 days so far. Let's see what he can do here with a runner on first, but this time he smacks it right to right center field. That's way deep. That drops for a base hit there right on the warning track. And now Arenado, he's rounding third base. He's hitting home. Let's see what he can do. And that throw way off as he easily just home plate on the slide. Now a 4-0 game for us. So Arenado scores on that double there by Trevor Story. Is that one is the perfect hit there by Story. The distance, that everything that you see in a perfect base hit there to score the runner from first. So now I'll put runner at second base here at the 1-0 here for Ian Desmond, but it's no look there as that one is a strikeout there to go and get the second out of the inning. So now it brings up Oscar Hernandez, our catcher on the day. Over 2 in this game so far for these Rockies, but this time a wild pitch there lets, I believe that is Trevor Story, head to third base here with 2 outs here in the inning with Oscar Hernandez still on the plate. As Oscar swing and misser on the four-seamer right in the corner there. We're heading to the bottom of the 60th. Scooter Jeanette gonna go pitch it for these Brewers in this inning as he's not the bad of a hitter in this game. This time it's high in the air, deep to left field, right to David Dahl. He waits to go and make that catch there in left. He makes it, first out of the inning. So pretty smooth sailing for Robbie Ray. He's still in this game here, killing it here. With 2 outs here, 3-1 count, but this time walks the next man on the curveball there. And now it looks like we have runner first base with 2 outs here in this inning with our man Robbie Ray still on the mound. But this time they try to take it second base, the throws off. They easily make the steal there. Now on second base here with 2 outs here in this inning. So I mean, they're trying to make something happen here. Now runner in scoring position here with only 2 outs in this inning as next man up, swing and miss there on the curveball. That's Eric Thames sitting down, inning over. So we set down Thames. They're heading to the top of the 7th. You have Tyler Cravey here coming to pitch for these Brewers. Is a 5.12 ERA. We can't take advantage of that one as we're going to go start off with the Robbie Ray strikeout to go and start off this inning. So Robbie Ray, he's not the greatest at the bat here with 1 out here, nobody on, but the slider just catches the plate there. I thought that was going down, but that's second strikeout of the inning. We do nothing here is Travis Shaw, bottom of the 7th here, as he's 1 for 2 in the day so far with a double in the 4th. Let's see what he can do to get his team on the board. This time, sucks it high in the air, deep to right field, that drops for a base hit there and more. An easily double there for Travis Shaw in this at bat. So we're allowing doubles like crazy in this game. I believe 3 of the 4 hits allowed in this game so far are from doubles. But this time a wild pitch to right to our catcher Oscar Hernandez. And they're going to go head to third base there on that play. So runner third base with 0 outs here as swing and miss there by Santana gets the first out of the inning. So Robbie Ray trying to go shut down this runs here. We don't want any runs being scored here, but a wild pitch right back to the backstop. That backstop is so huge, but this time they score the run. Now it's going to be a 4-1 game here in the 7th inning for these Rockies. So they get on the board here on the wild pitch, and I mean, it just sucks that it has to happen like that, but nonetheless, it's only now a 3-run game here in the 7th here. But now next man up, we walk him, and that remains a runner first base with I believe only one here in this inning. It's Isan Diaz, 1 for 2 the day so far, the rookie himself. Coming to go hit for the Brewers in this game, try to go put him on the board once again. This time it's an high in the air, right to left field, it drops for bases there and more. And now the runner, he's hitting the third base there, and then it's going to make it runners on third and second here with only 2 outs here in this inning. So we gotta shut down these Brewers here. Brett Phillips going to pitch it for the Brewers in this inning, try to make this one a 4-4 game with a home run possibly in this game. I don't know what he could do, but this time a wild pitch there right to the catcher, and for some reason I don't know why it happened, but nonetheless the catcher went over to the backstop. We can make the play at first. Bases loaded here to Orlando Arcia. Gonna hit for the Brewers this game as a grinder right to our man Arenado. Arenado back to first there. He makes the play. Only a 1 run here in this inning. So Robbie Ray gets himself out of a jam. Bases loaded. No runs allowed here as now top EV of Michael Plesac gonna pitch for the Brewers in this inning. A 6.65 ERA. Another reliever who's not that bad though. His stats may look bad, but he's not that bad in the gameplays though. He's got some filthy stuff here. Arenado swinging this on the 4-seamer at the corner there. After a long at bat, that inning is over. Now right to the bottom of the 8th, you have Ryan Doll, our newest reliever here on the team besides Doolittle. Could go pitch for us in this game. It's 2.6 ERA ever since being traded to the Rockies. He's not that bad though. He's actually a great reliever in this game. And an average against lefties about 239, and against righties. As they start off the base here right in left field to start off this 8th inning here for these Brewers. So not looking good for us here. Runner first with 0 outs. As our next man up is Eric Thames, the power hitter himself, 0 for 3 in the day so far. I don't know what he could do this time. As Thames takes the baseball for a ride, deep to right field. That one's way back. That one's curling foul, but that one just stays fair. Home run Brewers. A 4-3 game here in the 8th inning. So the man himself, I have no idea if he's on PEDs or what, but he's killing it in MLB this season in real life. Eric Thames makes this one a 4-3 game or a 1-run game for us in this 8th inning. So Eric Thames, of course, is a 23rd of the season, a 397-footer straight to right field. 4-3 game here in the 8th. His next man up, Kobayashi, 2 outs. It's a right to our man, Robbie Ray. Robbie Ray, easy play to first. That ends off the inning. So now rigged to the bottom of the 8th inning here as we gotta do something here. It's AJ Cole, could do a pitch for these Brewers in this inning, a 4.36 ERA. He's not that bad, I guess, just like all the other relievers on this team. The relievers are very underrated on the Brewers. But one out here as Desmond looks at the 4-seamer high in the zone. That's straight gonna go throughout this inning for the Rockies in this game. So it sucks it has to be like that, but heading to the top of the 9th inning here, if Sean Doolittle, 2 for 3 on the season with his record, 2.55 ERA. Doolittle, our new all-star closer here in this game. Now gonna go face off against Jet Bandy, goes throughout the 9th here. Hopefully he can do something here as they take it high in the air, deep left center field. It's got some distance, but that one just curls right to our man Blackman. He makes the catch. First out of the 9th. So pretty close scare there as they could have tied that one up with a solo home run. But now Isan Diaz, the rookie himself, going to hit in the 9th. But this time, grinder right to Story. Story back to first. Close play at first. But then an out nonetheless. 2 outs here in the 9th. So we have 1 man down until we win this game. And then Mauricio Dubon could go pitch hit for the Brewers in the 9th. As hopefully he doesn't do anything here. But this time, it's right in the center field. It goes past Story there for a base hit. So now there's Blackman there. The game kind of bugged out there. They get a double there off that play. Runner at second base with 2 outs here in the 9th. We got shut down Orlando Arcia here, 0 for 4 in the day so far. The grinder in the 7th. Let's see what he can do. This time Arcia swing this on the curve by Doolittle. That's an out to go and end off this game here for the Rockies with a W. So Sean Doolittle with the save. As Robbie Ray gets a W on the game, the 4-3 game here in this game. So pretty close game, but nonetheless, great W for us on the road against these Brewers. So anyway, I guess let's start off here. Make sure to subscribe for more Rockies Friendship Mode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.